Be behind the wheel today. Talk to him, man. What happened, man? What you said?
Got them airlines snapped on them on 40. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, YouTube? Man, it's been a minute. Man, we here. Season kicking off. The work is out. There's a lot of work out here. Got subs mobilized in North Carolina now. Actually waiting on the truck now on the job to get some tickets to. But yeah, man, the work is out. Last couple weeks it's been pretty hectic. I think that's the truck right there. Last week or so, man, the weather's been pretty solid. You know, not a lot of rain. In between, you know, those days it's been consistent sun. And yeah, man, the work is here. We got a lot of work. A couple different contractors. Working with a couple different companies. So we were able to mobilize some units, about 10 to 15 units right now. Looking to really scale, but yeah. And just checking in with y'all. I know it's been a minute, just because it's been, like I said, it's been pretty busy. So just tapping in, man. If you guys in the North Carolina area, make sure you tap in with us. Raleigh, Durham. We actually got some stuff in Wilmington going on too. Scotland County. We'll be down there next. So yeah, tap in with us. I want to get this truck off the site. Got an air leak. Want to check it out. I already got a mechanic on it. End of the day, see if we can figure this out, get back out there. But yeah, it's a big leak. So we'll see. But yeah, man, gas prices, I think that's the thing to talk about, man. And we gonna tap in on really how you gotta calculate this thing and put that fuel surcharge and everything you do. This is why.
Right lane to take exit 1BA.
This is why you use that fuel surcharge and everything you do. So I'm gonna tap back in with y'all.
In a quarter mile,
let me get out here.
left onto the I-40 East ramp to Raleigh.
Let me get out here and try to get this truck up, man. Hopefully, preferably we can get it back up and running. We don't gotta do no towing. We got some dirt on his back. I'm glad I didn't put this truck on asphalt today.
The I-40 East ramp.
Because if that asphalt would have been on his back and he couldn't get that off,
slight right onto the I-40 East ramp to Raleigh.
We would have had to pay for that load of asphalt. So dirt, probably more lenient. So yeah, man, I'll tap in with y'all when I get out here. Get a gun shot. Air leak. Pulled up on the side. Can't find the leak. Look at my boy right there. Feel good to be back out in the dirt though, man. I ain't gonna lie, we've been in the office the last 2 weeks. Feel good to be back out here on the dirt, man. My brother behind the wheel today. Be behind the wheel today. Talk to him, man. What happened, man? What you said?
Got them airlines snapped on them on 40. You know what I'm saying? The fan came on. Saying when the fan came on, that means it ain't holding air. Once the fan came on, the air pressure dropped. And when air pressure dropped, the seat went down. The seat go down, you know you're in trouble. It's all good.
Boys coming to help though, ain't they? That's what's up. Fellow Trucker Nation. That's my man though. My roadside mechanic came through. If he can help, he'll get us back out there quick. You know what I'm saying? And he can do though. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta tow this joint. Fresh meat on it though. How she drive?
Everything A1. But I knew once that fan came on
Something right.
and the fan won't go off.
Air leak.
And I was like, because my drop axle was down, I was like, let me go ahead and put them bitches up. So I put them bitches up, and the fan stayed on.
You should have kept them down though and dumped that load. But, I mean, you was just probably troubleshooting though.
I was troubleshooting.
You was
Like,
troubleshooting.
maybe I got there both.
But I know when you dropped them axles back up, that's when you lost all the rest of your air.
No, it actually stayed in there, bro, until bro came and pulled them shit, bro.
No, I'm talking about as far as enough to dump the load. Like you probably lost
Yeah.
a lot of the air when you lift the axles back up, cause it take air to put them up.
Yeah.
You probably should have rolled in here with them axles on down
Mm-hmm.
and probably just dumped it.
Yeah.
Forever Clean, man, they getting money, man. I do it all. I got dump trucks. All right, ground family, we back with another one. Got scared a little bit, boy. I had to put the light on over there, boy. You be on the yard at night, man. Out here making stuff happen. You see, I got my joint going on a high idle. But yeah, man, we back. So we had that leak under the cab. We got that fixed. It's Sunday night. I'm just getting everything ready to roll for the morning. We got an early one. Truck got to be there at 6:30. So we still got a load of dirt on the back. I got to go find somewhere to dump that right now, man. And I got a couple sites in mind. It's not too far from here a lot. So I'm gonna go check that out, try to find somewhere to dump this dirt. So my driver ain't gotta worry about that, and just put some depth in there. Go fill it up. Make sure they ready. It's been kind of rough, man. We had found out a fuel system. One of our drivers lost the card, man, the fuel card. So now it put me back doing this every day, which it takes a significant amount of time. I think that's one of the driver duties, just to make sure that the fuel is where it needs to be for the next driver to go get in the truck. That's kind of how we've been doing it. It's been working out pretty good. But yeah, man, I use this high idle, man, with these def trucks. Anytime I'm sitting, see how it's idling at 10. I'll try to get him to idle at 10. Yeah, man, for guys, it's some little game. If you don't know that, you got these def trucks, you set it up, your cruise control, then you got your parking brake engaged, and you can idle at 10. You see when you cut it off, goes back to regular idle. That saves your def, it burn off some of that soot, so you won't get that high soot warning when you're sitting for like asphalt or anything else. So yeah, man, that's where we at. I'll tap back in with y'all. Let me go try to find somewhere to dump this dirt, man. Ground family, we at it.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, man. We still at it, man. Yesterday was a rough one in the dump truck game, man. It's just how things go. Broke down on the job. Air leak. It's coming from like under the cab, so it's like you gotta kind of get to it. It's hard to get to that leak. I mean, as far as fixing the leak, it's probably a hose, but just getting to that leak, man. We broke down with a load on our back. Luckily, I put that truck on dirt, because if that truck was on asphalt, boy, I'd have had to pay for that load of asphalt. Woo. Skint off on that one though, but still had to pay for a tow. Got that thing towed, loaded. Yeah, man. But it's take it in stride. It's another day in a dump truck game, you know. Everybody say they want to be in the game until it welcomes you. But yeah, man. Aside from that, I'm on the way to a rock yard. meet with the dispatch up here. We work with them a lot. So got a meeting up here on the yard. Actually got one of my trucks on the job today here too. So man, this should be a good day. Good day, man. Found somewhere. As you can see, I found somewhere to drop that dirt at. Now get some gas. Gas prices, man. I've been meaning to tap in with y'all about that. So we bid a couple jobs, man. Some work outside of our initial service area, but we still got some ties to that area. And it came back. Our bid was great. He loved it. He loved our numbers. He loved the prices on the material. He loved everything about the haul rate to and from the quarries that was proposed to us. So he loved everything about that. But he was asking about the fuel surcharge because we put that in our clause. You know, with the fuel rates, even before that, we always put a fuel surcharge in our clause. It's super vague, just so we can control it. I'm gonna be totally honest. And then he asked about more detail. Now, when you get more detail, then we get more detail. So again, we put that fuel surcharge in our clause. And yeah, man, so that fuel surcharge, man, like I said, he asked for more detail. You guys can tap in and tell me how you guys charge. But we have pretty much a fuel surcharge every 10% that spikes, the fuel spikes. Pretty much we renegotiate the rate. Now he's like, okay, I get that for, you know, for hauling. I know how to do that for hauling if it spikes 10% on the hourly. But what about for the tonnage hauls? So, I mean, the way I structured it is if it spikes 10%, the fuel spikes 10%, the rate spikes 10%. So, you know, on that haul, for that initial haul, because you know it's done in phases, we'll just do just a 10% spike for that, to take account for that 10% spike in fuel. Also, on the flip side, if the fuel goes down 10%, which, let me see what fuel's at right now. Fuel goes down 10%, we go down 10%. So it kind of just aligning with that, just to make sure that our rate stays consistent with what we bid it at, so we won't be losing out on that rate. Another thing about that rate is they're hauling out in South Carolina. They do taxes on their quarry, so we had to make sure we did our due diligence and research that for that tax. So yeah, man. Y'all can tap in with me though. Tell me how I'm really supposed to do that. I think I might be overcharging a little bit, but to keep it real, it's a job that like I said, is outside of our service area. Some contractors that we're really, really good friends with. Done some work in the past, asked us to bid on it. A job that we really don't want. I'm not gonna say we don't want it. We would love to take it, but it just has to make sense again. Meeting one of my subs out, get them some tickets. You on the paver. Yeah, man, it's a good day. It's hot. Like we're gonna have work all week. Work all week. So I'll meet him out and give him some tickets. And yeah, we got a few trucks out today. It's Monday, man. We out on Monday. Our trucks rolling. Got a few other trucks out, and yeah, man.